KwaZulu-Natal Hawks head Lesetja Senona is expected to testify before the Madlanga Commission of Inquiry in Pretoria today. He's accused of having strong ties to alleged criminal kingpin Vusimuzi Cat Matlala. Senona is expected to answer questions on allegations that he helped Matlala to secure a 360 million rand SAPS tender. Now, for the latest on what's expected today at the Commission and some, I suppose, nuggets that came out of yesterday, we've got Sakina stationed at the Commission. SK, good morning to you.
Well, good morning, Leanne. And yes, let's start with what happened yesterday because General Senona will speak about in our next crossing. But just to recap on what happened yesterday, two witnesses appearing before the Madlanga Commission. And of course, starting with Major General Anthony Gopal. And he is, of course, the acting Deputy Provincial Commissioner for SAPS in KwaZulu-Natal. And yesterday's evidence dealt in the main with political interference, and in this instance by the suspended minister, the Minister of Police on special leave, I should say, and this is, of course, Minister Senzo Mchunu. So starts off with Major General Gopal talking about the direct contact that was established by Minister Mchunu with him, and how this generally goes against the chain of command in the SAPS, and then speaks to a by-election and, of course, how the minister actually got involved in some of the issues there. And he, of course, received quite a bit of pushback from Commissioner Baloyi with regard to the timeline of those events, and also, of course, his own actions in as far as establishing contact regarding the candidate in a by-election, and of course why he made the contact that he did with the minister at the time which he did. So that is how the morning started. And then, of course, in the afternoon, partially in camera, we heard from Witness E, and Witness E, an undercover operative. And this one was also very interesting because it went to, among others, the heart of the Vusimuzi Cat murder. And you would know this one has been going on for years, and he is now, of course, in witness protection, speaking about how things were planned, how he had infiltrated the informant who had spoken about how exactly the Vusimuzi Cat murder was going to be committed, and how there was going to be assistance from senior members of SAPS in carrying out that particular hit. And he tried to warn them so that there could be intervention, which obviously didn't happen, because we now know the ultimate outcome is that it did result in the death of Vusimuzi Cat. But of course also indicating how the weapon that was used and the car that was used in that particular operation was actually bought with state money, state funds from the police. So all of that came out yesterday, and we will unpack more of that when you come back to us later on, Leanne. But for now, it's back to you.